there, and I'm not entirely sure which side to settle on just yet.
Yeah.
Jumping into this pistol round, those GG.bet odds are screaming loud and proud right now.
NaVi on the T side as well is a dangerous feat, right? Even though it's K23's pick as CT, as you often do, NaVi, they're not going to be complaining anytime soon. Obviously, very good track record on this map, as said. Only losses in recent history have been to Cole with Obo and the best team in the world, that of ENCE. So, understandable. NaVi right now looking to take this 2-0 and not even think about train. See if they can do it. Is it that simple? Because they were worked to the bone back on overpass. Look at this B stack, man. K23, little do they know, NaVi want nothing to do with it. They do have the kit flash for a retake, but that's just so far away. And NaVi, they got to clear the pit. Oh, no one's looking at the backside. Boomish does jump it. Did he see the player in the bottom? No, Norbert has a bit of a backstab here. Simple not considering it either. This is great for Norbert. 1, 2, and dinked on the third. He won't be able to get any more, but that's a great job done as he sets his team up for the retake. I really like that pistol from K23, but will it work out?
Oh, well, not with Perfecto hitting shots like that. Into a 3-on-3. Things get a little bit weird now. Short play grinding to a halt, and Simple looking for heads that are being made available and are getting ever closer. That's where Flamey tries to save the day. Simple crosses in to the site to help out Perfecto and is waiting with his knife out. Oh, it's got a bit weird, and very, very lucky that Perfecto is there to keep everything in check. NaVi, they will get that pistol, and they stumble off to a good start on their map pick.
Yeah, it's a great idea by K23, right? NaVi do just win it, but considering you got the kit double flash on B, if it is a B play in any form, you're, well, not definitely going to win, but you've got one hell of a chance. And no one ever checks the back of pit, man. I imagine NaVi will for the rest of the map now. You've kind of given that one up in the first opening round, but it's a good idea for K23. NaVi quick out long, Boomich with the speed, with the pace, smoking the Molotov, but he's trapped here. He's out, and it's a bit messy, but Flamey and Boomich going to get it done. Mow through them. 5-on-1. Simple is as Simple does for NaVi. Just Cade on his own, a long way away.
And away we go. With the bomb planted, 5 alive. KDO. I don't know if I'm just kind of tired or if I'm looking at that and it looks like a D, but also an O at the same time. I don't know.
I don't know. I can confirm.
But the answer to the DHL drop was D.
Ah, there's a link in somewhere.
Yeah, right at the end of Perfecto's AK.
Clean round for NaVi. This is like, if NaVi really want to flex after that first map and show us, you know, that this isn't a series that we should be scared of with them, they should just try and sweep this one, right? Obviously, that's always the game plan, but if there were any team up for the task, it would be NaVi. Inside of the group, biggest threats being VP, obviously. Force, who are 0-1. They lost to Espada yesterday, but we know that Force have a lot to show, or at least have in the past. And, you know, Cyber Legacy, who, like, maybe I discounted or devalued coming into this tournament, but they gave NaVi a real run for their money on a BO3 series as well. So, yeah, definitely keep our eyes on C.
What is going on there?
Late run boost with the USPs. Flamey's going to clean up B, sort of. Not really. Mo does take him down from the boost, but yeah, K23 trying to run boost into long. NaVi deal with it, and that's, again, probably the round. Not much on the other side.
Very optimistic thinking. I'm not going to lie. I understand, like, the game plan, but in that moment, it was then that you knew you'd messed up.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it on a gun round. I can tell you that much. Oh, Simple, come on. Yeah, have some mercy, man. Going for knife kills in round 3, or at least considering it. You can't tell me it didn't run through his mind there. Would have been one hell of a statement. Massive save. Not really. It's only a Mac. And so Rebuy will be coming through regardless. He's just saving the Molotov. It's $400. Or if you look at it this way, it's $600 because it is a CT Molotov, or the CT Molotov is more expensive. We used to live in a time where, I can't remember which it was, but I think it was the T-Mollies were more effective, or like they had different tendencies. I think it was patched out eventually, but one of the Mollies was like better against armored players and one was better against unarmored. That felt like a bug. Valve eventually did patch it, but yeah, we no longer live in that time. Regardless, doesn't make a damn difference. Mo on the AWP. No armor, though. And Simple's on his as well, running right down mid.
Yeah, man, look at the pace on him. Look at the speed. Look at the momentum. I mean, there isn't any anymore. That sentence took so long to complete. It's Simple hasn't moved in a long while. Do you guys get the image? Pretend everything I just said applied 20, 30 seconds ago. And Simple is still here in that same place he was when I started talking. Finally gonna start to move away from this angle. So what's the game plan here for NaVi? They held mid for a very long while and they didn't see anything. It wouldn't surprise me if they try and put that to good use. Looks like they're going to try and fake an A play. They throw that smoke for CT from lower tunnel. That's sick. It's going to land and slow down these rotates because, look, you go through one smoke, but then you got to run through another. And Flamey does hear the footsteps of players in rotation. He actually just gives it up and is like, yeah, you guys want mid, you guys can have mid. NaVi want B. To get in there, they've got to get past two players. KDO. Oh, holding the line.
Oh,
Simple
what?
with the jump in no scope. Is left in a 1v2, but he's given us a great start to this round. What more can Simple accomplish? He drops the AWP and is now looking for one of these rifles. All right, Simple. All right, we're in safe hands, maybe. As he tries to see this one through. Molotov in through the window. Both players moving in from middle. And there's the first. Simple tagged on the repeat. And nykytilan will put that first round on the board for K23.
Nice try. Very close indeed. Both B entries. He orbs the back plat player. No scopes Cade. And then even gets close enough. But dinked on the first bullet from nykytilan. And the orb saved by K23. So they recover. They get an early CT side round. And they can fight back through the bitter end. NaVi still have money, though. That bomb plant allows it. And look at this from Mo, just hopping through. Thought he cleared the car, but couldn't see with Simple crouched. Orb head-to-head is back in action. Mo taking it long. He had a spawn. No one hit from NaVi going early. Electronic holds, and that flash not working. It's wonders. Norbert dead in the water. Mo close with the AWP, pushed up and punished as a result. Only good for one.
Yeah, Boomich a little bit of the sacrificial lamb on that one. Now Molotov towards car. It's not really eating away at the HP, but Perfecto will do the trick on nykytilan.
Both players for K23 are here, though. And so maybe they can still put a stop to this yet.
The only thing stopped so far is any movement in this round. Until now, when NaVi changed their mind, walk across just before the smokes fade. It's gonna be a real creeping surprise into the site.
I like the backside molly as well. There's a front one, though. Oh, Simple is quick. Cade, what can he do? Flamey's covering, and he's got the shot. Flamey looking a lot better to start this map than he did at the start of Overpass. Obviously, his finish was the strong part, and that's what has put NaVi up here. 4-on-1 right now. Kills from Flamey and Simple. And K23 broken early in the game, so back to pistols. Norbert's going to nade long by the looks of things. But other than that, it is just P250. Simple with a tag on the cross. And he saw two go that way as well. So NaVi's still going to rush B, not worried, as they know there's not a lot on the other side. And actually no one in the site trying to chase with a MAC-10. It is so low. Flamey finishes the job. And there's a follow-up. Flamey with 3. And it's just getting better and better by the second for NaVi.
Yep.
Home territory.
Flamey's first bullet accuracy. It's really nice in this map. A little while, but we got it there eventually. Simple ain't slowing down neither.
He threw Perfecto the AWP just to go and farm.
Reasonable.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. And obviously, Flamey has low health, so he wouldn't chase, you know, with 2 HP, but Simple can afford to, and Flamey can save the gun. Nealon, this has got to be
He just
terrifying.
knows.
Yeah.
He just absolutely knows. Nealon.
One side or the other.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Norma can't do anything. Perfecto one-taps Nealon, no AWP needed, and Norma's dead with the bomb. So
Well, that was a big old waste of time.
his options were, well, he was trying to get NaVi to die with the bomb, but his options were peek Simple in mid and give him $600, or die to the bomb and give no one anything. So, like, yeah, he makes the right call there, but he can't convince NaVi to chase him into the site. Not a worry anyway. Double AWP out for K23. We didn't see much of this or any of it on the first map. It was just Mo lighting up the server, top of his team. Simple, though, on the other side.
That was close.
Yeah.
But no cigar. Up close towards B, and they're going to take the bomb that way as well.
Ooh.
In Simple's hands, but this a creeping aggression.
Oh! See ya. B's clear. The round's done.
Yep, thank you all for playing. Round number 7. Dealt with swiftly by NaVi. We get onto their map pick, and they are looking incredibly dominant here. Now, K23 could still try and go for this, but that's where everyone's best friend and favorite IGL, Boomich, comes into play as he feeds the AWP down in mid.
Regardless, it's a 1 round, so few. Now we don't have to worry. There was plenty of time, and they had the kit. Like, they definitely could have gone for it. But they think better of it. A couple of exits is all they can muster. And that B push, never even considering Electronic had already crossed. They thought they hit the timing.
I love the story of Perfecto, because the stats back up this idea that when he joined the team, wasn't really someone you ever looked to put up big performances, whereas now he is fairly consistently in there alongside guys like Electronic and Simple, up towards the upper echelon of the ratings. Now, look, we got a bit of an update here between VP and Espada, and you can see that VP leading the way right now, 12-8. And it looks like they're about to get a 13th, if I had to guess. Finnegan in a 1v4. Don't really fancy his odds there.
Understandable.
Yeah, finishing up your Perfecto point as well. One thing that NaVi said, nice shot, by the way, by Simple. And one thing that NaVi said was like, yeah, this guy, we believe he could be like a future star, like a future tier 1 player. And, you know, the future is emphasized, right? And now with time in this team, he looks better and better than ever. So, yeah, he's only improving. And, you know, you got to ask, like, where's the peak? We asked that for many players, Simple included, but for Perfecto and one of his opening years at this level, where is the peak? I guess we don't know yet. We're not there, but he is looking good. Regardless, right now it's a loose round for NaVi. They're getting kills all over the map.
Yeah, Mo's probably just saving here. Even then, they are hunting him down. See, that's an interesting thought, though, right? Like, let's just quickly see if Electronic... I mean, to be fair, he's probably got it, doesn't he? There we go. It's an interesting kind of like thought line to think about, right? That like if NaVi ever found themselves in a spot where, say, someone like Flamey were to step away. Now, obviously, if he keeps giving us 13-5 scorelines like this, I think he's pretty damn safe inside of the NaVi camp. But let's just say, for argument's sake, just for the reason that if Boomich is leaving, you're looking for an IGL, right? So we'll look at Flamey. If he were to leave, would you want to bring in someone who's like more proven, so you have like a reliable knowing core, or would you want to go like the Perfecto route of bringing in a young, moldable player who you can try and teach the ropes and, you know, like mold into a future star? Someone like Magic's from Team Spirit, for example.
Sure.
I think you also have to play into effect, you know, like who is calling the shots at the end of the day for NaVi, right? You know, Blade's very hands-on with this team, and on the other side of it, within the server, during a match, it's a different story. So I would be interested to see how plug and play would work, but I don't know that it's going to be as effective. But then again, here we are.
Yeah, NaVi don't strike me as a kind of team who would want to bring like a 6th player into the roster and have them sitting on the bench on the sidelines. But who knows, man? Like, it's a lot of teams are doing it now. Vitality with Nivera, like stuff like that. So that could be the future. That could be the meta, the standard.
Oh boy.
Double short setup, they don't know. Electronic trading, that's good though. Boomich keeps it intact, and Perfecto opening B. There's 2 more here. This has been a pretty consistent CT setup, and Perfecto is ready for it. He's got them all except Nor, but ready for the fight, but gonna get taken down by the Deagle. Nonetheless, NaVi run A with that double kill up on short, and the round is theirs.
It is.
Said that a lot this game.
It's about a little while here just to see how the rest of this round shakes up.
Oh.
Meanwhile, it's NaVi encircling Norbert. And eventually removing him. So you don't have to wait long for the conclusion of that one. Round number 10, 8-1 for NaVi. We look at DUST2 now.
And this is incredibly dominant. You know, you look at NaVi on a map that they're not that great on, like Overpass, and one that's good for K23, and yeah, it was close. But then we moved to NaVi's playground, and suddenly it's showtime, and in a big way. 8-1, not really any contest yet from K23.
We might not see one at this rate.
Ooh.
As I say that, a 2K comes in right there for K23.
NaVi have long, so don't count them out of what was a 3-on-5 initially. Simple is still up. Up in the pit. Leland on the site. We've got Norbert aggro cat and 2 leaning away from B as they realize this is likely an A take. It's just the timing, right? Do NaVi commit with the smokes now? Do they stall things out? Do they go back through T-spawn? You don't want to assume that this is definitely an A play off the bat. But now the smokes come down and they start to signal what is the reality. NaVi taking this A site. Smoke dropped on the site by Neelan. Orbs rotating fast as well, but it's going to be smoked off. Will they boost Kios up in time is the question, or anyone for that matter. He's going to try and set up a flash for his teammate. Simple peeks him though and picks him out of the round. Now a 3-on-3. Remember, was it 3-on-5? Orb is boosted and could find a headshot, but a missed shot. That's info for NaVi. Simple finds another and another. He just keeps going, and there is no stopping Simple. Only Cade in the spawn. Simple waiting. Can't see him in the smoke, but Cade's coming through on the fade. That should give him this kill, but Simple, oh, he's dead at the car. 1-on-2 for Cade now. One player's already moved aggro up the cat. He spots Flamey on the jump, but receives a bit of a damaging blow. Grenade does very little as Flamey is moved into the open, and Cade trying to take the fight. He's got it. Hidden at Gandalf. It's not planted for sure. Cade could try and stick the bomb. Perfecto's going to swing and have him trapped on the angle. Cade walking to his death, and he doesn't even know it. NaVi 9-1 up. No AWP even needed to be saved. You're rich if you're NaVi, and not just in rounds.
You ain't even know it. That's exactly what NaVi are saying.
Excellent work for Simple. Nothing surprising there, though. Boom. All 3. Smart clutch from Perfecto. Right, he knows the bomb's not for him. He goes wide. He traps him at the goose. NaVi, they just keep going. They just keep building. Boomich beats the nades out long. Perfecto is late, and he avoids the nades. Boomich, unsuspected. Perfecto helps out. And it's a mow down on the A site. Cade's push B, and that is clear, but what else is clear is NaVi are likely going to win this round. Flamey needs to watch his lower. The K can't even get the gun. They all just want the kill. No one wants to plant. Simple's going to be like, guys, okay, I'm going A. You figure this one out between you guys. Knifes out, blocks out. And finally, Perfecto will do it from mid. He drops CT off that A site. NaVi, they're just having fun with it at this point. 10-1. What's not to love? K23 can't even get into the game. At the bye round, it's been by eco, by eco. This double AWP has been out. Keels has been pretty quiet. So has Mo, to be fair. Not really seen much AWPing success from them, but let's see about this time. Round 12, do or die.
Yeah, NaVi are looking real confident right now, and that's worrying. The flash in mid is great. Electronic just gets boomich that kill, and while Kioz's attention is peeled in towards mid, you better believe the big boy Flamey has snuck in through that tunnel smoke. Now holding for the rotates is Electronic. nykytilan spamming him down, deletes him through the box in mid. All right, nykytilan giving over a 3-on-3. They do retrieve the kit as well from middle. And if they deal with Simple here, I think they're going to go for it. And now they're definitely interested. Norbert on the T-spawn wrap puts Simple in the dirt. K23 trying to get their second round here in the half. Perfecto and Flamey trying to use this bomb, trying to play around it. Flamey giving us a brilliant game right now, and he's done it again. Him and Perfecto close this out 11-1. And my, oh my, there is 30... Oh dear, hang on a minute. 32
Here we go.
kills between
Close.
the two of them, of course.
Numbers now. On some cards now, being just kind of flung around here in 11-1 scoreline.
Oh, come on. Eos tagged. There's 2 orbs in spawn. NaVi overbought. And it doesn't even matter. They can't even notice the dent in their bank account. Norbert might get trapped here. Does back up in time. But everyone else is dead or dying in the process of. Nice shot for Norbert. Can he get any more? Not with the molly down, I can tell you that much. Electronic is hounding him. Flamey has him trapped from top mid. Loves this position for good reason, but a player coming out from lower, boomich might need to help out. Cade looks away, and boomich. Oh, seen that before. Seen that cost NaVi rounds from the lower tunnels. Knife for Simple in the past. This time it's boomich to drop the ball, and Simple's got to pick it back up and throw it in their face. Run boost on a rifle round. Mark my words.
Oh, he's
Simple. Deeks out, they're getting close. Spam and Norbert's there. The knife cost NaVi a round.
Wow.
Oh, what on earth?
What an incredible scene that has just taken place in front of us. It's that feeling that as soon as you pull your knife out, you get turned on immediately.
Yeah.
Well, wrecked.
NaVi can laugh it off. It's 11-2. It's not that game versus Liquid where suddenly there's a massive
was
like 6-round comeback and they lose in OT. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, not yet.
Not yet, right? But they didn't think that was going to happen.
That's what everyone
then
was
either.
saying in that Liquid game. Oh, well, it's not like they're going to come back and win. Oh,
Wait,
dear.
what's happened here? NaVi.
Simple's taking that whole round very, very personally as he brings the auto sniper into round 14. Perfecto will get dropped. boomich trying to figure out new and creative ways to get away with disgusting stuff. He only is good for one.
Easy.
But it's still the B site in the hands of NaVi. I think that'll be the last time we see the knives attempted. And Simple is just like on a whole new level. He's like, well, you know what, guys? Frankly, I don't want to be here anymore. Ooh. So dinked on that peak. Flash to get the tunnels guy in. Simple hops away.
Dack.
Oh, but this could still get out of hand, especially with Norbert.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, coming alive.
Wow.
And there it is, the retake. K23 get 3.
Basically, start overtime now. Let's just go ahead and jump right onto it. Last round of the first half. Feelings are getting hurt around here, ladies and gentlemen. Right there in the beginning of the round, we see the auto do exactly what its intentions were, but then this guy Simple, he just carries it the rest of the round.
They saved it, but where's it gone? Is it in spawn? Someone find it. They threw it at the back. You saved the auto, at least use it, I'd say.
There's a time and a place for that, Hugo.
Yeah, and that time is now. You're 11-3 down.
Don't worry, dude. If you wanted to see the auto, here it is.
Run!
Eos thinking to himself, well, there's no way they have... Oh my god! Just boom, down through the mid doors.
Swap out the auto for the orb. Yeah, Simple. He didn't like how that last round went. Tapped out by Norbert with some great shots, mind you. And remember, it all started thanks to that knife kill. Simple, he's actually stayed with the auto. Orbit grabs a gun, gets out alive. Mitchell's body at long, Simple with the bomb. NaVi, you're out mid. Not even really need to see NaVi do a whole lot in this game. It's just kind of been handed to them on a plate many of these rounds. Now, what will this auto do? That's the question we're all wondering. Round number 15. NaVi setting up util on that A site. 5-on-4. nykytilan in a very compromised position. You are exposed here unless NaVi don't look at it. In which case, well, that's what happens. Through the smoke, and nykytilan bows him down. There's two, there's a third. He's going to chase Simple as well, maybe even going for the knife. nykytilan now, a little cocky, and you get punished for that. Simple's dropped the auto. He's going to 1-on-5 Deke, isn't he? No, not today. Keels will clean it up, and it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a madness, and now we're going to throw to a break. We'll be back in just a moment to see if NaVi can shut this down, as they probably should.
Never fade out, and I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on, never look down, never fade out, never fade out. Look into your eyes, I see the colors of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are two hearts that beat in time, and that's how I was looking down all night, blocking out the sun that we need. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see, and I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I met your door. Go outside, stay up all night, and I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I met your door. Go outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise. Into my past and I count the numbers of the dreams that I left behind. I don't
We keep on trucking along, all the cat jams that you can possibly imagine, and there just aren't enough. As we've come alive here in the nighttime, we are on DUST2. We're going to a second half. NaVi in firm control, running the board. Autos have come out to play, and well, so has Flamey. Come alive in the series. We're hoping that it takes a little more flight here. Train should we need it. The third and final map of the day, the decider.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a B rush. Flamey can have his work cut out for it. Simple on the road. Flamey is so blind. That bomb is going to go down. Simple looking for a way in. Now, as they set up for this retake, Simple with a nice tap to open it, but he gets dealt with very, very quickly.
This is where it starts.
There is a big old flank coming in through T-spawn, but Norbert's seen it. Double flash to get Electronic into the site, and he doesn't get anything done. Oh my goodness. Pistol round going to go in the favor of K23. So let's have a little recap, shall we, of how we got to this point. So NaVi were kind of just running the board. They were 11-1. Now you might notice the scoreline now is 11-5, and you're probably thinking, well, how did that happen? Well, Boomich tried to go for a knife, which ended up with everyone dying apart from Simple, which threw the round away. And so then they got their second, and then it's like, oh, well, can't get worse.
That's not bad, yeah, sure.
Then, oh, hello.
Love the costume.
What is that? What
I imagine that's, yeah, he's hiding the rest.
Well,
play it, baby.
We've,
oh my God.
And we have the auto sniper board out back-to-back for Simple, and that also didn't work when everyone just kind of rushing kills and trying to play for them. And so if that ends up being what lets K23 back into this game, will NaVi ever forgive themselves? That's the big question.
Well,
Simple and Flamey.
Harry, I mean, at least it's not like NaVi have done this before. It's an honest mistake. They've never tried to knife anyone in lower on a game of DUST2 that's come back to bite them. That's just never happened.
Never,
so,
right?
yeah.
Never done before.
Never seen.
Dude, K23 look motivated. They look amped up right now, and I don't know if that's a good thing for NaVi. Obviously, we're kind of, you know, we're ahead of ourselves. Sure, we're ahead of ourselves. It's 11-6. NaVi haven't had a rifle round yet. I'm not that worried, but
you're worried.
But I'm worried.
This could have been a 14-1 half.
It definitely could have.
There was some interesting decisions.
I think the word you're looking for is
let's just see
buggery.
what happens.
Yeah, a bit of buggery.
Bit of buggery. Well, will K23 keep bugging NaVi? Or will it be a clean sweep once they hit guns? We'll have to wait and see. It's fast out long for Mo and Co. NaVi with nades. Not a lot of them. Deeg out for Simple. USP in the spawn. Gets the info. Doesn't see the bomb, but sees a couple. Simple. What can he do? If anything, in a round like this, they're going to smoke him. They're going to flash him. They're going to nade him. There's no getting out for free here. Simple. Dead. And quick as you like it, this should be the round for K23. They got all the kills and all through smokes, as indicated by that kill feed for Amy and Electronic. He does have a good position and 2 kills. No way a third. That would have been bonkers, but instead it's going to be Flamey. Left in a done round. 7 for K23. And it's NaVi. You got to win this rifle round. You really do.
Suddenly that 11-1 is a little bit meaningless. That scoreline that you once had, you know, this comeback can still happen. And hell, it's happened before. Not this exact team, but similar circumstances.
I can feel it. I can just sense it in my spidey senses, in my plums.
Orbs out for Simple. Lots of util. Mo's got his as well. Has been slow in this game, but if we can bring what we saw on Overpass into this T side, it could be the recovery. Flamey in mid. The flash is far, and he will not get affected. That's a bomb drop. Flamey looking to double up, and he's done so. Buying time for NaVi. Electronic falls in from behind with only a dink and nothing more. It's a 3-on-3. A low HP for 1. Norbert gone, and Cade is dropped in the meantime. It's only Mao in the B-bomb site. No bomb to his name. And NaVi in this game looking for 12.
Oh, Mo, getting closer and closer. But there's Simple on the angle to put us back in some normality.
Normality being moving that scoreline from 11 to 12 in the roughest of fashions.
Double AWP for NaVi. They pick it up. Can they put them down is the question. Deeg's out with an AWP for Mo as well. 3 AKs. Keels eats a nade. Very close long AWPing for Flamey. All but holding. Flamey not going any further than that. Simple has the top of mid under wraps, but Neelan coming out late. The swap. What's happening here? Is Boomich flashing Simple through? He has the util. Or are they just trading guns for position? Molly in middle. Boomich going to assist on B, but he's got to go back, and they're already out mid. This could be dangerous. The D getting the tag, and Boomich spamming a flash, hoping for the best. It's a good flash, but he needs a shot, and that's missed. He needs support, and Perfecto's late. It's going to be Kios with an opener. Now the B crunch. Perfecto needs to go back to the site. Simple is here with the SMG, though this trade wasn't worthwhile. Certainly looks it. Double up for Simple. He's all that stands inside of the site, and they don't have a molly to flush him out. They're going to have to hard clear him. Simple, not an easy man to get rid of, and he's looking for a third. So much damage done to Neelan. They don't even commit off of that kill. It's forced both rotates. NaVi have dropped into the site, and K23 hold off.
2-on-2. Very low on the K23 side. What's the big master plan now, Mao? It's smoked off, and ultimately NaVi begin to wonder, where's the bomb? Where are these two remaining players? Fate would have it that Electronic is going to get that first contact. If he's looking in the right direction, and he was.
10 seconds.
Oh, this bomb's going down. Believe that.
Uh-oh. Hesitation, that delay, it made NaVi doubt themselves. That was close for Flamey, but just below the legs of Mao. And he goes through the smoke on the right side. Behind the big box is Neelan. He can't see this. Flamey, is he trapped or is he waiting the smoke? It's a long time. He has the kit to play with, going through eventually. There's the shot. Mo above the box, and Flamey has the flick. Oh boy, this game really keeps your heart beating. NaVi up to 13. This is terrifying. Simple with that trade, though. It's worth its weight in gold. He gets a couple or 2.5 of the SMG. Flamey finishes the job. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, it's a dinosaur.
It definitely did not look like that the first time around.
I agree.
That's about all I've got to say about it.
Whew.
Yikes.
Shout out all those dinos in the chat. Extinct or not. And in the fan cams as well. Ow. Exactly.
More like horror movie frog, I guess. But
Horror movie frog. My favorite horror movie.
yes.
Slimy
creatures.
This. Simple. Trying to be the slimiest. But it's Flamey beating him to it. Flamey is on an absolute tear in this game. He gets 3 out of the 4 that move into B. 14 on the board for NaVi, and Flamey's like, come on, guys, I've had enough. Let's just get this over and done with. He's got as much kills as, I mean, if you add up the total of like 2 players on his team, but hang on, I've really butchered the explanation here.
Yeah, I'm lost.
2 of 17, 2 of 10. And so look, man, he's like worth 2 players on his team each time.
The numbers hitting hard this evening.
Yeah.
They are.
Hitting real hard.
Counting's the game.
And cards were never the same. Speaking of which, K23, you're not going out long. Not this early on, at least. Boomich dropping a Molotov here. Clears it out up to the box inside of the long tunnel and then backs away. He knows there's resistance to be had. There's no point in forcing the issue. Double up on Cat. Simple's gonna pick lower, takes a shot. He's the only one that receives damage.
Oh, Norbert, he's out past the smoke. Boomich just flashed in, though. Oh, it's messy. He gets it done. Norbert blinded by his teammate. Boomich with the tech. Tapping away. Another flash. Double up to try and help him stay. Electronic comes and avoids the second one and even helps out with a kill. Kios has killed Flamey meantime in middle. They back out along. NaVi keeps Simple at the car. Kios is so low, and they can finish the job, but Perfectos does miss, and Simple still holds on to this position on his own, trapped at the corner, but no mollies for K23. The re-aggression on Cat will not be expected at this point in the round. Electronic should have 2, but he looks away, or looks in rather, as they come around the corner. Simple trying to buy time with a smoke, and he misses. Kios with a crucial couple of entries now. Perfecto alone.
Does he want to give this round a go? It's already very, very far gone, and it's likely just going to be the save, and it is. It's a K23. They get an 8. Can they keep the dream alive? Right, that's what we all want to know. Who's complaining if we get to train? Still a long way from it, though. 6 in a row needed for K23 to tie us up at 14 all.
But, you know, that spark of life at the end of first half, knife aside, just what that does to the mentality of K23 might just be the difference maker. It might just be what pushes us into that beloved train map.
Yeah, I mean, they showed some face at the start of this half, but since NaVi hit guns, they win 3 in a row. That's their first loss since they've had rifle rounds. So very close round on a knife's edge. Some quick shots from K23. They're going to need to do that consistently, trying to juggle the AWP over. Mo has the B spawn, but he can't really get it unless they shoot it along. So no abusing that B spawn today. He might just watch mid instead, and it's been smoked off. RV cross 2 towards the B bomb site. Nealon going quick into middle. Flash on the cap. Boomage trying to be a nuisance in the smoke once again. Careful. Boomage might get flashed through. Here he comes. Here he goes. Big boom, but already gone from the round. Mo holding. And now NaVi patching the wound. There is this 4-on-5.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, indeed. We got electronic at least, right? If there's one guy who can help lock this whole thing down in this bit of an emergency, it's electronic with 3. Oh, and another one. He comes alive in the nighttime. It's 4 in the round. And now just Norbert left standing. If you've blinked, you've missed this one, and you missed a great play from electronic. Norbert, he's got a reply. And he can't. Perfecto there. Puts NaVi on match and series point over K23. Just one away from getting it done. Electronic with one hell of a hold.
How can he even see? There's so many nades going off. There's shrapnel everywhere. Dust in the face. Electronic still finding those headshot angles onto the Xbox. NaVi. We had our worries. We had our fears. But most of them under control. Double AWP out. NaVi looking to finish this one up. No B rush despite no B players for NaVi. Late molly coming in, but K23 weren't committing anyway. Simple back to mid. Double scope, but they're below it. The smoke. Lets them get up catwalk. Electronic there is not the guy I'd be wanting to walk into if I'm K23. And Simple waits patiently for the full peek. He doubles down. The scout is well tagged. Might want to get off the angle there. Norbert does get one kill out long. Flamey gone with the other AWP. Norbert takes it as well. Flash is good. Bombs drop lower as well. Boomage just trying to hold on to B if he dies, and Simple is compromised from both sides, but instead he hits the tag and goes back to help his teammate. Oh, he's trying to chase the kill, but he's already crossed. Boomage gets it with a flash. Norbert spinning in the air. Perfecto takes him down, and it's Mo alone, 1-on-4 with the scout.
Yeah, 23 HP. Good luck, buddy-o. Not going to happen. Perfecto.